Hello and welcome to my yet another video solution on one of the data science questions. So on my screen you see a list of questions. So today I'm going to attempt a question from Meta, and this is users by average session time. And now this is opening in dark mode, which I don't enjoy very much. Let me make it light, and there it goes. So the question is that we need to calculate each user's average session time. Now, a average session or a session is defined as time difference between page load and page exit. Okay, so let's see the data first, right? So we have the data which contains user ID, timestamp, and action. Let's preview it. Okay, so here is what we see. We see user IDs 0, 1, and 2. Again 1, meaning uh, there are so many duplicate timestamps and user IDs. We have so many event names. So let's move on. So for simplicity, assume a user only has one session per day, and if there are multiple of the same events on that day, consider only the latest page. So uh, what I get to understand from this is we see a user in multiple dates, and if we taking a single day, then we need to take the latest of the load date and earliest of the exit date. Now let's get started. So we need to take the user ID. So select, oh come on, select user ID, and then what we need to extract the date from the timestamp. In this case, timestamp itself is a variable name. Alright, so timestamp, and we'll call it as date, and then again timestamp, and then we will take timestamp from this, and we will call it as ses start from Facebook weblogs. Okay, do we have a filter? Yes, we are considering action where we have page load. Now the latest of page load. How do we know we're getting latest? Let's put max in our timestamp, and that way we know we are going to get the latest. Now we need to group this, right? So group by user ID and as well as date. So 1 and 2 would work. Let's run this. Okay, so we see some output here. All right. Now I'm a fan of subqueries, so I basically enjoy using subqueries, and that's what I'm going to do today. And let's make some changes here. So instead of the page load, we would have to do a page exit, and this is the ses end, right? And now what? Let's check by running this. All right, so we are getting some output. So now we know we're going to get. All right, wait. So we need to put a min here, not max. My bad. Okay. Okay, so now that we have our two tables ready, we need to join them. But how do we do that? So let me try and enclose them both to make them a subquery. I am basically obsessed with subqueries, right? So let me say select user ID. We have two tables, right? So I'm going to make them called as A and B. So this is one table, we have A, and this is B. We have to join them, so inner join, because we need to find the common values in order to perform the right operation. And then we need to say average of what? Average of the time session, start time and end time. So session end minus, oh wait, what just happened? Okay, session, there's something wrong. So ses end, sometimes when you copy paste too much, you lose the track of what you're pasting. All right, and then ses start, and then we call it as average, or we don't, it doesn't matter, from these two tables, so A and B. But what are we using to join them? Basically it's uh, saying on A dot user ID is equal to B dot user ID, and then group by, sorry about the typos, group by 1 is user ID, and we are grouping it by average. And let's see, what do we get? All right, we do get some output. If you're seeing me here, let me move it to the left. Now, okay, so let's see if it matches our solution. Okay, yes, so we have the right answer. This is my approach for now. I don't know what the best approach yet. I would have to sit and solve once again. Every time I solve a question, the approach is never the same. Maybe I could have tried a self join instead of multiple queries. I would have done that in the same query. That could have been more optimal, perhaps. For now, we have a solution, so I am happy. Let me know what you think. Is there another way to solve this? Could it be solved in much lesser time? I would appreciate all that comments. So thank you so much, and I will see you soon.